Miren la figura. Un rostro, un rostro. Esta foto la tomaron los trabajadores, los obreros. Ahí están ellos. ¿Quién está en ese rostro? Una mirada está. Es la mirada de la patria, que está en todos lados, inclusive en fenómenos que no tienen explicación, como este fenómeno que estoy diciendo aquí. ¿Verdad?
We have a tendency to see faces. This is the face on Mars, which was in 1976, so there was a whole movement to get NASA to photograph that area because people thought this was monumental architecture made by Martians. Well, it turns out here's the close-up of it from 2001. If you squint, you can still see the face. And when you're squinting, what you're doing is you're turning that from fine grain to coarse grain. And so you're reducing the quality of your data. And if I didn't tell you what to look for, you'd still see the face because we're programmed by evolution to see faces. Faces are important for us socially. And of course, happy faces, faces of all kinds are easy to see. You can see the happy face on Mars there. If astronomers were frogs, perhaps they'd see Kermit the Frog. Do you see him there? Little froggy legs. Or if geologists were elephants. Religious iconography discovered by a Tennessee baker in 1996. He charged $5 a head to come see the nun bun until he got a cease and desist from Mother Teresa's lawyer. Here's Our Lady of Guadalupe and Our Lady of Watsonville, just down the street, or is it up the street from here? Tree bark is particularly good because it's nice and grainy, branchy, black and white, splotchy, and you can get the pattern-seeking. Humans are pattern-seeking animals. Here's the Virgin Mary on the side of a glass window in Sao Paulo. Here's the Virgin Mary made her appearance on a cheese sandwich, which I got to actually hold in a Las Vegas casino, of course, this being America. This casino paid $28,500 on eBay for the cheese sandwich. But who does it really look like? The Virgin Mary? Has that sort of puckered lips, 1940s era look. Virgin Mary in Clearwater, Florida. I actually went to see this one. There was a lot of people there of the faithful come to be in their wheelchairs and crutches and so on. And we went down and investigated. This to give you a size, that's Dawkins, me, and the amazing Randy next to this two and a half story size image. All these candles, so many thousands of candles people had lit in tribute to this. So we walked around the backside just to see what was going on here. It turns out wherever there's a sprinkler head and a palm tree, you get the effect. Here's the Virgin Mary on the backside, which they started to wipe off. I guess you can only have one miracle per building. So is it really a miracle of Mary, or is it a miracle of Marge?
Una foto tomada por los trabajadores. Yo le pedí a la ministra Delcy que le hicieran un reportaje a los trabajadores, porque son fenómenos que no tienen explicación, pues. Están los trabajadores allí laborando, 2 de la mañana, y les aparece una imagen en la pared. ¿Ah? Le tomaron la foto para dejar el registro, y ahí está. Y hoy por hoy no está la imagen. Así como apareció, desapareció. Para que ustedes vean, lo que ustedes dicen es verdad. Chávez está en todas partes. Chávez somos todos. Chávez eres tú, muchacha. Niño, niña, mujer, obrero, trabajador.
So, for example, what do you see here? It's a horse head, that's right. It looks like a horse, must be a horse. That's a pattern. And is it really a horse, or is it more like a frog? See, our pattern detection device, which appears to be located in the anterior cingulate cortex, it's our little sort of detection device there, can be easily fooled, and this is the problem. For example, what do you see here? Yes, of course, it's a cow. Once I prime the brain, it's called cognitive priming. Once I prime the brain to see it, it pops back out again, even without the pattern that I've imposed on it. And what do you see here? Some people see a Dalmatian dog. Yes, there it is. And there's the prime. So when I go back, without the prime, your brain already has the model, so you can see it again. What do you see here? Planet Saturn. Yes, that's good. How about here? Just shout out anything you see. That's a good audience, Chris, because there's nothing in this. Well, allegedly, there's nothing. This is an experiment done by Jennifer Whitson at at UT Austin on corporate environments and whether uncertain feelings of uncertainty and out of control makes people see illusory patterns. That is, almost everybody sees the planet Saturn. People that are put in a condition of feeling out of control are more likely to see something in this, which is allegedly patternless. In other words, the propensity to feel these or find these patterns goes up when there's a lack of control. For example, baseball players are notoriously superstitious when they're batting, but not so much when they're fielding. Because fielders are successful 90 to 95% of the time. The best batters fail 7 out of 10 times. So their superstitions, their patternicities, are all associated with feelings of lack of control and so forth.
Y este perrito tuvo la buena voluntad de orinar contra la pared. Y bueno, y apareció la Jesucristo. Yo lo comparé con una foto mía que tengo de Jesucristo en una medalla muy grande que tiene muchos años, que era de mi bisabuela. Saqué todos los rasgos y es idéntico.